morning, everyone. Welcome. Oh boy. So, having a bit of morning, mm, a bit of morning lag, I suppose. I've been having a slow morning of sorts. But welcome, weary traveler, to the Harmony Hearth. Pull up a chair, grab a tankard or your favorite beverage, and settle in for some good times and good company. Let's forge some memories together. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Torum Sundays. Speaking of forging some memories, the fact that I'm currently with this one of my characters in a slightly new look. I gave him new pants, I suppose. That actually fit very well with the look. His look is now fully complete. But that is not why I have him here today. we will be we'll be doing some things here today in particular. I have finally decided on a personal stat line for my main character here. We'll be choosing not crit. We'll be choosing technique. Eventually, once this one is fully leveled up, he will become a blacksmith. There we go. That is done. Set in stone. We do have food buffs today. We have crit rate +4, because that is my own personal one. Why is there lag? Max MP +720, which we do not need. Dodge +30 and attack MP recovery +30. We don't really need all that, but we have it. Now, the biggest part of this is going to be, why did I decide? Why is the memories thing important? Figured that at level 244, we can finally use the adventurer's diary that I have. And I was thinking about where to do this from. I had thought about it entirely. About where to start from. And I think I've decided in the end to start from the very beginning. To enjoy this all again from the start. My reasoning is that despite the fact that the XP gain from like the first 3 or 4 chapters, I believe it's what it is. The total XP from chapter 1 is only 104k. Chapter 2 is only 1.3 mil. Chapter 3 is 3.3 mil. 3.025 mil. Chapter 4 is 6.4 mil. And from chapter 5 onward, it goes into double digits of the millions. 13.5, 28.029, 46.82, 98. Yeah. But I think that it is alright to do this in such a way that we'll get a refresher course, I suppose, and we'll be able to speed through most of the story. And any bit of XP counts. I'm on level 244. The max level, I believe, is 290. So might as well get the extra I believe it would equate to. Let me see. Doing a bit of quick math here. Altogether, that equates to 10 mil, which is just shy of the 13 mil from Chapter 5. So I do think it would be imperative to get as much XP as possible. 10 mil is a lot of XP to just throw away. Oh, Tram, hello, hello. How are you, Tram? Charge Adonizers. From what I'm seeing, well, yes, but I'm only level 244, so I wouldn't gain the full. From what I've read, from what I've read, yeah, Chapter 9 is at 196.7 mil. See, fastest is start from Chapter 9, highest start from Chapter 5. So, I think you want the highest either way. The way I'm understanding it. Using just what I've been seeing from the. You've been hiding from the Torum. Just what I've been seeing from various forums and such. Kind of calculating the things based off of one what I remember and have seen and have recorded. Ah, yeah. Let me try that, I guess. $44, 51%. I will reach level 275 if I start from chapter 1. If I start at the beginning of chapter 9, I'll only reach 274. It'll be a one level difference. Let's see. What if I start from chapter. Okay, so chapter 1 won't matter too much. Starting at chapter 5 will get me level 275 as well. Starting from chapter 4 as well. Okay. I can start from like chapter 4 then. Skip the pre-venena medical. Oh, that was if I skipped the fights. If I skipped like the mm, okay. Um yeah, just skip it. I mean, the Medico Nubia fight is annoying. I only have the one book, so yes. And welcome. You only 3 books either way. I only have the one, and that's all I've ever really gotten. Don't have a whole lot to do. It's the reset book. The heck is this? Increases pet XP gain. Oh. Training bug Virgos. Oh. Destruction Christians. No, Book of Oblivion. Book of Oblivion. Wait, what is this one? Oh, that's the reset the skill trees, and that's to reset the specific one. It is advised, though I don't listen to it. The use diary at the 2:30. Oh. I mean, I feel like at that point you're kind of wasting XP depending on where you go. Castilla. Who is Castilla, and where do I find this abomination creature? I'm sorry. They're probably a lovely being. Yeah, they do. Sure do. People so you just leech. Yeah. Yeah, but I do like the work that I put in into trying to level up. Oh, maybe. I mean, there's this, but I suppose this won't matter too much. I guess. Like the more experienced thing. Penetration, popular. Want to win something. Oh wow. Oh, it's a high boss from the Elscaro portal. Okay. Oh, is it the one that has like the? Oh god. XP gain plus 10%. Who are you? Yosishiburia battle? Adult Soul player. Oh. Yeah. It's always nice. Yes. When do we get the yeah? When we get it? Mm-hmm. Probably. I have been toying around the thought of creating a new character either way, and I might just make them Hatsune Miku. But it's a character that's going to take a while to get off the ground, I think, because it's going to be a magic sword, the magic warrior. Yes, I do believe it'll be on the 30th. If I could pull up things, I could maybe find it. Do, 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 do. Oh, this is the old. This is the old one. Um, yeah, this is the old information about it. But if it stays around the same, it should start the 26th until the 30th of March. At least from what I understand of the old one. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. It's either a I'll either make them the magic warrior, or I'll probably do an assassin slash ninja, maybe. Also, I want to see what this is all about. I forgot my combos for this character. I haven't played this character in forever. I click. I mean, that's probably not really needed, but that was not needed. An assassin, and I think an assassin is probably the most likely to occur out of them. Only took 17 seconds. What did I get? Oh, I got the Ophi. It gives a plus 1% to drop rate. Neat. Oh, this gives you one of three items. Zodiac Snake Box. Open it. I got the Zodiac Hat. I love this. This is so dumb but great. I This is so stupid. This is so dumb. What do I need to add slots for equipment? Here. I need an orb. I need 2 orbs. Ew. What do I need for to make more space in collectibles? I just need Cullen skin. Okay, cool. I can go get that. Green snack. I did change the pants of this character though. It actually fits a lot more with the whole samurai vibe, despite the fact I'm using a giant buster sword. that that tickled me. That was great. That was good. Oh yeah, this is the year of the snake, isn't it? Last year, I believe, was the year of the rabbit. Elscaro. The high difficult and the road of Megiston. What is this? You know, I'm not even gonna bother. That looks too irritating to my brain. And this is, yeah, that's just a shrine again. Oh, this is. Oh, I just remembered which fight this is. I just remembered. Oh no. You know what? I'm in a duo. I'll be fine, right? Throw, what's the worst that could happen? Yeah, it's Castile. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, this is fine. I do have so much HP, woman. I don't even think I can fight Gespent, honestly. I'll check the NPC on the right. Oh, this light thing. Available. Oh god. Oh, you have to beat this multiple times? No. Okay. With two or fewer players. The heck is the pseudo a magic potion? Guess fine. What do you give me? What do you gift me? Hmm. Full party, highly recommended. You know what? I'll be fine. Right. I should be fine. Oh, this is guess. Yeah, no, yeah, I should be fine. I'm doomed. Oh, you have 4 health bars. Friend, why? Don't invade me! Ow. You see, I see that I am not doing, what they, as they call it, the damage. Oh god, why is it not going all the buffs here? Ah! No! My Soul Hunter! Oh god. No, yeah, this is just downright atrocious for me, isn't it? Oh, come on. Not again. Are you kidding me? Why does he move around so much? Stop moving, please. Reaper Man, please stop moving. Oh my god. Oh, is there no sound? Oh no. No, 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 no. Hold on, I can fix this. Oh, it was playing off of different visuals as well? Wait, what? My apologies, I didn't even realize that. Thank you for telling me. I don't think I put a dent in his health. You, you know, I just have this feeling I put like 0 damage into this man. I'm dealing 6 damage now. What? Why am I only dealing 6 damage? Oh god. This is... This is painful! No, yeah, this is painful. But he's also not killing my tank, who's... It's not out. Not out yet. Not yet. That will be most likely the 26th. Also, hello, Squid. There we go. That ended that. That ended that farce. No, don't revive me. We're just leaving. We are leaving, tank. I couldn't dish out the damage, and you couldn't die. We were stuck there, in perpetual motion. It will be out this year. It will be for this year, yes. At least that is the information that I have seen. That there will be a Miku. It's too early. Well, considering that Hatsune Miku is also doing a collab on Fortnite, I think they're just doing a bunch of collabs all at once with different things. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I do not do the damage necessary to fight in those. The high difficulty stuff is... Ew. Why? Why would you ever get that in the first place? So, okay. Alright, alright, alright. For the funnies. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. I don't... I wish that they would switch these. I really wish they would switch the position of these two buttons. What was I gonna look for? I don't even know what I'm looking for. How are you, Squid? It's been a while. Might as well just look and see what new little goodies there are around here, I suppose. The Inferno Curse Crates. Oh, wow. I love this look for some reason, and it's great. Too much money. I'm still rocking, like, that one ninja character, like, skin I use the entire time. Ooh. There we go. 20% damage to dark. Attack plus 7% strength plus crit damage. Get 9th. Get the 9th one. I guess I don't have any right here, I think. They have to the 8th. Granted, I won't be able to grab anything like too crazy. Most I can do right now is just alright, later, Squid. Sort by item name. Yeah, that makes more sense. 9th. Blip. 9 anniversary greatsword. That's a regular sword. No, yeah. Jesus Christ, 25k. And even then, this one's a really bad one, I think. 23% damage to earth, fire element, but strength -9 and stuff. So, it's not the greatest there. Next cheapest being Tech plus 14. I have just the base one, is what I have. Let's look at the priciest one, I suppose. What is the one that costs the most? Here it is. Let's see. What makes this cost the most? Attack 911. 23% damage to earth. It's fire element. I can only imagine that it has to deal with like the X-Tals on it. Probably increase its price as well. Attack plus 14, strength plus 10%. No crit on it. Same with this one, no crit on that either. And here, this one's wind element. This one has crit rate. Oh, the Don Profundo one and the other one that it has are both cheap. Fubit and Don Profundo. Fubit, Don Profundo. Don Profundo. Yeah, I do have it by price. Heck yeah. Crit rate plus 8%. Defense minus 27, attack plus 10, strength plus 7. Okay. And then the other one was what? A little bit. Color Dine Skin. Okay, yeah. Physical Pierce plus 20% and attack plus 6%. Okay, the element resistance minus 15% I don't like, because I get affected by things far too easily, in my opinion. Also, they're still pricey, just because I'm not rich money like everyone is. Yeah. Which just adds to like the whole overarching price. Like, this is what I have. I have 6.2 mil. That's it. Because I don't have a high level character to craft things. I don't have to like try and sell stuff. I haven't messed with trying to get a steady income from things. Usually I'll grind whatever I grind, and if it can sell for stuff, I'll sell it. Usually, anyways. But I think it's time to go and reset this character's story and forge some new memories with him. I will... I mean, it makes sense to do Chapter 9. It's only a 1 level difference by, like, I think 2% XP. And that's skipping, I believe. Let me go to the start of Chapter 9 here. If I do Chapter 5, which is over here in the Unknown Darkness. I mean, I could technically get I can technically get to level 276 by starting from the very beginning without skipping the pre-Venena Metaconobia fight, without skipping it, which I don't know, how do you skip that fight? Isn't it a required fight that you need to do? Or is it talking about like where you start in the chapters? I guess. I really like the Spherian version. There's an option pop up. Oh, okay. I guess now is the thing. Do we want to do we care about that one extra level? Because we can do from chapter 5 and still get level 275 without skipping the fight, I believe. Okay, with skipping the fight, skipping the pre-Venena Metaconubia, we can reach 275, 89%. That sounds like a good choice. And that is skipping it. That is skipping that fight. So I think we'll do that. I think we'll do chapter 5 and go from there. No darkness. Is the option after this? Or just like during that area? Okay, I guess it's during that area, if I even get to that point. Cool. Now I forgot where I gotta go. Unknown. Lunagate Mountain. Right. Lunagate Mountain, where are you? I have 112 tickets. Okay, when you get there. I might just have to try and luck out on getting another Adventurer's Diary at some point. But either way, this is going to be alright. If I manage to get a second Adventurer's Diary, it will only take up until chapter 13, I think like almost halfway through, to get the full level 290. Medicine. Yay. I do like this new look. The new pants just really fulfill the rest of this look. It's lovely. I think before I get into any fights, though, I should probably look over my stuff again. Because I honestly forgotten how my combos work. So there's the Astute. Buddy Bite, there's combo 3, which is the buffs. Okay. Blade skills, magic skills. I forgot. Oh, right, I had this so long ago. I haven't really done anything with this. I have Frontliner, that's about it. Increases your own aggro, raises the increase of aggro for 6 seconds. Yeah. But I probably wouldn't do that, like, on stream in particular. I do want to try and do things as much on my own. Yeah, you need luck finding somebody. And you'll probably need the cash to shell out to, you know, deal the damage. Look at how bad all my skills really were. Just how kind of I screwed up with a lot of them. Because I have a lot of extra things that I didn't need on this character, with my first character. My blade skills, I haven't decided. I did the No, I did do a reset because of Guard Blade. I didn't need Guard Blade because it's kind of garbage for me. Ogre Slash, I don't think that one really mattered. Shutout, Merciless Blow. Okay, so you have to remember that I have 3 combos. There's the Bloody Bite, the Astute, and the War Cry. Oh, it just skips the fight. What? This is still one of my favorite designs of one of the bosses, I think. This is such a neat design. Let's just skip. Everyone knows what happens here. They'll see it on my 3rd playthrough once I get to that point anyways. Yep. Let's fight. Oh, does we did the Okay, so I actually do have to fight some of these things. Okay, cool. Wow, this just kind of feels bad. I feel bad. So don't have any questions. I still really enjoyed the new looks that they did for some of the gods. Is this the mini boss one? Oh, it is the mini boss. Not bad damage. I could definitely do better. And I gain nothing in terms of XP, right? I gain 1,800. Yay! I think it was in here that I got my first couple of X-Stalls out of the little treasure chests. It was in here. Yeah, it was in here. Because I think I got the... I got Arachne in this area, I believe. I could probably sell some of the X-Stalls that I have in my inventory, or like just in my storage. I haven't fully thought on it actually. I should probably think more of that. I have to remember what all I have and then look up prices for them. See if I can make something off of them. Yes, yes, Spring of Rebirth top. Let's go. Let's just do this. Please tell me I get to actually fight this boss. Yes, I get to fight this boss. I'm glad that he finally get my two-handed sword finally get some retribution. I think I struggled with so many of these bosses before. We're just gonna skip through story stuff just because no true point in dealing with it more than necessary. He has the armor X-Stall. It's a bow and a knuckle. Don't remember what the bow and knuckles look like. But it is just a Cerberus. I can't just look it up. I think I'll do that. I just sworn I had a page that had that information on. Ah, yes, here it is. Monster name, Cerberus. He had the Death Eater and the Guardian. Death Eater bow. Oh, right, that's the bow. It's a neat looking bow. And the knuckles. They're okay. Give you HP and guard power. Guard recharge. Nothing too special though. Um. I don't think there was anything worth farming off of these, were there? Oh, they had mithril ore. That's, I think, the only thing I would have tried to farm off of them. The Finpin have a dagger. Finpin? What is this? The Fin knife. Yeah, this is not great. Not great at all. Ooh. What did you have, Corroded Knight? You had a two-handed sword. I did fight you a lot to try and get that two-handed sword, which I think ended up just not being useful to me in the end. For those still here, it is, you would want to get max level before trying to do anything involving blacksmithing, right? It would be the whole point of being a blacksmith, of becoming a blacksmith. So you need the max level. Okay. Well, I mean, you would need technique maxed out, I think. Because I was thinking of, oh wow, okay, no, not just because required. Holy. Zolvin. All right, cool. Right, this could be the place with the maze. Do, 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 do. Let us just rush there, I guess. But there's a chest that calls to me. Vita Plus. Not overly useful, I suppose. Not the worst. What am I saying? Of course it's one of the worst things I could have gotten. I don't need that stuff. I remember originally being in this area and just struggling to get around because everything was hurting a lot. Despite the fact that I had a lot more health than I do now. I had so much more health back then. This character has taken a dive from being a tank to the switch of becoming a DPS. Tips for chess is open the ones. Radio Meta? Is that one in the Torum area or? Wait, okay. I have a full world map. Oh, I'm being attacked. Okay, here is what you're saying? Chance to get Mr. Book sells for 5 mil. Oh. Okay. Can you buzz off? Why are you even attacking me? Okay. Thank you, thank you. Definitely make a trip there and try and open up books over there. Remember when I first tried to search for things or like getting through this area, kind of just shotgunned it through this exact path, and I just haven't forgotten it. Get it from Quotable Jail. Oh, okay. Or the lab. Is there a loot table at all for these chests? Because I know that that the chances of books are fairly low. Like, I'm not sure if there is a loot that someone had like done it so many times that they've been able to compile a loot table or not. I despise this boss. I do not like Aranea. For this one reason, bloody alone, Jesus. Okay, specific chapter areas. So, wow. Okay, those last hits just demolished this boss. Books are specific chapter areas. So not necessarily the chapter itself, just the area where that chapter would take place, right? Okay. For the Darkness book, I ended up getting one, and I think that you can get them from around here. I think maybe. I don't remember where I got the book from actually. No, it wasn't from there, was it? It might have been. I think it was like in around here, the gate of another world. Maybe I think I found the Book of Darkness. I think I don't remember. Oh no, because I think I got it during my second playthrough, with my bowgun character who is Marquise over here. Ignore the fact that that crit is being buffed as well. Just ignore that. Ignore the fact that he has crit and he has like full dexterity. The boss XLs could also be... Yes, I found a couple boss XLs for sure. I don't know if I have any on me. No, I do not. I got this from that one little boss. Snowine, dodge. Where did I get that? Right when I was doing a thing. Ginger snaps. Save points. Once I leave this area, I'll happily look through all that stuff again. Wait a minute. Why am... Go back to the garden. As long as the map has 3-section area. For some, maybe, because I believe I got one in a 1 area once. I did. I got... I think it was Greater? I believe that's the name of the enemy. Or the boss. Okay. Why is my quest not showing up? Trace of Dark River. Huh. Alright, this is the Cradle of Soldiers. This is going to be the 2-phase boss fight, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Why'd I even go that way? I should know better. I think the chances are a bit higher in areas that have 3 sections, but believe you can get them also in single areas. At least to the best of my knowledge. Which my knowledge is not that great, to be fair. Yeah, let's just fight. Buzz off, enemies. Buzz off! I have to remember... Okay, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. It would be the exiles would be of the bosses that are within that area, right? Or like nearby in the surrounding areas. I think that's how that works. The main... Okay, the main boss of the area. Which I guess it's weird then that I've gotten Proto Leon in an area that was not Proto Leon's. Who, if nobody knows, it's just one of the Wizlians. It's just great. The Wizard Lion who fights like a paladin because he has a bloody hammer. Trying to remember where it got the Proto Leon. I'd have to look at some of the VODs and stuff, which I have saved. And some of them are posted. I've been trying to get them all posted up on my channel. Hello? There we go. I could have sworn I think it was... I think it was Dunkel Valley where I got Proto Leon. I think. Yes, I think it was here that I got the Proto Leon X-Doll. For an enemy that you don't see until far, far later. Yeah. He's in a weird cave. There's the area. Yeah, he's more towards the top, but I got it in that area. I got it in that valley. If I'm remembering correctly, anyways. Could very well be misremembering. fight. Hopefully. Yeah. God, I really like... Their redesigns look so good. Where's Hydra? Her design became so nice and fluid. And Bonega doesn't look like sandpaper anymore. He looks like a proper enemy, I guess. God, it's been so long being in this area. Three-day, one ticket each. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't know. Oh, wow. Neat. It's probably not a bug. Your luck was probably just astronomical. Because I would say stuff like orb shards and tickets and stuff, those would probably fall around the same, maybe rarer than the books. Because if we're going to consider stuff in terms of drop rates, the points and stuff that you get and spinna, that would be common. Uncommon would probably be like the gems. Rares would probably be around the books for the different things. And the X stalls, those would probably all fall under the same rarity table. Then probably mythic / legendary stuff would most likely be stuff that you could normally only get with actual money. So like all the stuff you can get from like the Tria books, the Menos books and all that. Let's just skip, because... Yeah, that kind of makes sense in my head. Kind of. I don't care about your lethargy. I've gotten a lot more orb shards than anything. I don't like the potions. I wish I would stop getting potions. Oh my god, I remember how I did this fight originally. Yeah, he's gone. The potions are so irritating, because they just clog up my inventory, because I always forget to sell them. Imitator's such a good design. I really like the design of Imitator. To be fair, this man's right here, Vanendeth, he's awesome as well. Let's go to the next area. Let's go. Jesus, I forget how much stuff is around. Aranego. The fact that Aranego here is like only this instance. I don't think you ever fight this thing again. Like, I don't think you can fight it again. Get back here. You with your 1 damage. Ah. Why would I be afraid of your little baby damage? Like a bit earlier, I got orbs, and mostly the common stuff. But yeah, stuff that you get like special items here. These things, I think you can also get these books within the stuff. I think I got one of my mirrors or reflections in those actually. And the gems. Gems would probably fall under mostly rare. The books would probably fall under higher. You know what? After this area, once I'm done in the Dark Realm, I'm gonna go quickly to Hiradori Nabarabario place over there and see if I can get lucky. Let's see. Let's see if with 2 chances to open things, if I can maybe get a minstrel book. I doubt it. My luck is good for certain things, not for everything. My luck has been really good to me lately in gacha, to be fair. For those who don't know, I do play Honkai Star Rail. I've been thinking about making a new account just so that I could play through the story again on stream in particular. Just because I do like playing through things multiple times and enjoying the stuff from a fresh set of eyes. Yeah. Ooh. Sorry. I'm sorry. I did not mean to hurt you. I mean, I my luck is definitely good in gacha and in opening packs of cards usually. I'll say that oh oh boy. Imetasia. Imetasia. Also, it took me way too long, far longer than I'm. The fact that I'm ashamed to admit it. It took me way too long to notice that a lot of the Koinobia names and stuff. Oh, ow. Are in a form of Spanish. I believe it's more Spain Spanish or Italian Spanish. Either one of the two, considering those are the two I'm least familiar with. Alright, we're out of there. We could take a quick side trip to Hio, to Hora. You said primarily the jail or the lab. Okay. You know what? Teoska, where do you put your luck in right now? Where do you think? Because otherwise I'll just flip a coin. Alrighty. As That's where we're going. We have 2 chances. We have 2. I don't know any of the locations of where these chests could ever spawn. I do not like this jail. This jail's so creepy. Okay. Try open one in the thirst section. Alright, let's make our way there then. First. We'll go to the thirst section, and then we'll backtrack a section into the second section. Okay, do these things actually hurt you, or is it just... Okay, they do hurt you! Ah! 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 The heart chest contain the most rare items. Oh. By the way, that hurt. That was a lot of damage that did. Ow! That half helped me. Alright, cool. I'll be careful from now on. Talk about stupid ways to end up dying. I wonder if this hurts me. Sen's Fortress. Oh. Yep. Alright, chests. Where are you? Hello? Here's one. Common. Alrighty. There's probably another chest in here, so we'll just see if we can find one more. If not, we'll backtrack one area. Why would you fight me? Like, what do you gain from that? You gain nothing. The swift and painful demise. Okay, so it looks like there was only the one. That's the roof. The roof's not gonna have a chest. Well, I guess we backtrack an area. Just don't know where this chest could possibly be. Where are you, chest? No, oh, we had found it already, right? We already found it, I believe. I think. Or am I dead wrong? I think I'm dead wrong. What is this? What? I didn't know this back area existed of this area, I'm not gonna lie. I never pay attention. I should really pay more attention to things. Ah. Nope. You know what that does? You know, just two common things back to back like that. That makes me angry. Everything dies. Oh god. Everything just quite literally just got decimated there. I don't remember where I gotta go now. Where do I go? Is it back to Oscaro? Is that what that one is? This it is now. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Okay. Rena just has a sassy pose. I always found it amusing. They just have the sassy pose. Hey, old man, we're back. All right, we'll go. Investigate. Okay, yeah. We go to Wonders. So, okay, so Tioska, I suppose, to show you. I currently have the 5th of the 9th anniversary, just like the actual Great Sword. I just realized that with this attack up off of Vitality, I could have done like a oh geez, a tank build. To just increase the attack even more. I have the Anniversary Festival Garb, HP 3300, MP 11, Physical Magic Resistance. It's a 0 slotted one, sadly. I have the Aching Right Arm for more strength, Guard Break, and it has the Alphanix. And I have the Machina Ring because it was one of the few things I had with 2 slots. With Seal Zagia and Filion as my X-Dolls on it. So there's history behind this character. um that's fair. I have a bow gun, but they would probably make you upset with having crit as the personal stat and having that maxed out. I know it's annoyed some people that've watched my bowgun path of a secondary playthrough. But he's fun. His whole thing is to just attack, and that's literally it. He auto attacks and just kind of stands there, auto attacking. That's why I have Saloon, who's a tank, to just sit there and tank. It's amusing because they're technically also a additional damage dealer. Is it this way to the magic? Because I think it's Magic Waste Site, right? No, we gotta go to Eleklanga. Dex agility. See, you get me. It's funny just watching them attack at the speed of sound. I'll quickly switch over so you can look at what they have in as part of everything. Also, I shall be right back. I have to go to break before anything though. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah. It's, I had to go quickly grab something. But yeah. So this is Marquise. He's my bowgun. These are his stats. You don't need to see his strength or agility because they're at 1. He has an attack of 2983. An attack speed of 3534. A decent amount of MP. Granted, it should be minus 720, so it's more like 900 something. A good amount of HP. Actually, no, apparently they don't. They don't gain any bonus for... Oh, for stability? Yeah, for stability. And for the crit damage, I guess. I will be putting strength in it, but it wasn't for the stability. It was gonna be for the crit damage, because crit damage is based off of strength. Have the anniversary bowgun. Attack plus 10, dex plus 10, additional melee, which is the main part of the lot of damage that the bowgun does. Yeah. The current rate plus 40, attack speed plus 90%. That additional melee is so good, by the way. This is the funniest thing I've seen, the 180. They also have this, the Capsulus Mail. More crit rate, more crit damage, and physical pierce. And attack MP recovery. So that's been really helpful. they have the Apulate Cape, which is additional melee again. So from what I understood, they are separate. So I have separate chances of triggering the 180 additional damage and the 100 additional damage. So it's just really funny. And it has plus 1,000 attack speed. Because, yes, with bowguns it gives an additional 500. Of course. Has your Bureau 3. Then I have this, which is the Mischievous Pocket Watch. Max MP plus 200 and attack speed plus 1,000. And I have an E-Toy Sonder. And I think I upgraded some of the things. Defense plus 30, magic resistance. A magic barrier. For a fractional barrier, a magic barrier. And just plus 3% more attack speed. Or attack, I mean. I adore this character. This character has really been fun to have around. Watching him just sit there while things perish around. Yeah. He's level 211. He's my second highest character. Despite being one of the newest ones, technically. This one I had to redo, but I just stopped really paying attention to them. Oh, I didn't understand either, don't I? Yeah, there we go. Oh. That's fair. Oh wow, so you just like full on level them up before doing anything else? Basically? Oh wow. I don't know, I feel like I couldn't do that just because I kind of want to have the character not just wash everything. But that's like a personal thing. That's a personal preference there. mean, I'm probably not gonna need the Eternal Nightmare. Yeah, I'm mostly gonna need it. Making DPS characters fun. My my bow gun though is pretty much just a meme build. I was like, huh. Might as well just see how fast I can make something attack. And I had just chosen bowgun to choose bowgun. It could have been Knuckles. It could have been. It could have been Bow. Heck, maybe I would have done like a one-handed sword, just attack speed build. Honestly, I think that would have been the most meme thing I could have built. How much do you usually gain during your farming and leveling? Oh. I really hate Nectar Fox. Oh wow, 100k each stack? Jeez. Oh. I can look it up. Wrong one again. Oh, bouquet. Ah. Jeez. What's even for? Oh, for the flower nectar. Wow, that's a very profitable business. Oh, okay, yeah. I see now. I really wish that they would somehow manage to port the Iruna Online to PC. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna need to do that eventually, won't I? Or will it not be absolutely needed for like certain things? But I mean, I'm guessing that they help you gain money in some way, shape, or form. Man, all this heat is getting to me. Let me get some sip from the water. Which is what I'm guessing that you need the nectar boxes for, or bouquets. So the way I'm guessing is that you farm a ton, keep like a small portion, and sell the rest. Is what I'm guessing. Hmm. Go to the slums, but oh, okay. Oh. We have the Ruzart, Expectro, Velocrus, the Protolian, whatever this one is, Imitator, and Cerberus. My Renya, I think I've used already in something. Yeah, that's fair. Some of the ones that I've gotten through. So Ruzart was an event one. Expectro and Velocrus, I think I purchased. No, I think I got Velocrus from a thing. Expectro I purchased. This one I think I purchased. So these four are 4 out of the 5 that I've gotten from chests. The Cerberus, the Imitator, Protolian, and Velocrus. Spectro, Ruzart. Yeah, but I need to get the Warmonger before I can do that. Service would be good for physical attacker, for sure. Whoops. Then I have my hoarding of items. I don't even know why I still have this one. Hot. I'm not gonna really make a katana character. Someone gave me this one. Just one of their failed little experiments, I think. Oh yeah, certain items you cannot discard. God, I hate that so much. This one used to be... Oh, really? I tend to hoard. Yeah. I tend to hoard a lot. I'm thinking about using this orbital mystic spheres for my magic warrior that I'll probably build once the Hatsune Miku event is on. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. I might do that. I need all the space I can get. Magic hammer. Got all my ores in here. That's incredibly honest and fair. I wish that we would get more space, but it's not possible unless we pay for it. Ow. Sally, do not use my last two keys in the jail. Would be neat if they recharge a little faster, but I mean, actually, there should be ways of recharge. Whoa, I didn't even realize we could go up here. Neat. I just learned something new. I didn't know we could go up here. No, I won't do that. I could fully refresh my keys by doing that, but I'm not gonna. So yeah, it was the Proto-Leon. So the Proto-Leon I did not get in this area. I got Proto-Leon in that valley. I don't know why I'm taking some weird routes. Yeah. Hello, gotta go down. Not back up. God, I remember fighting Proto-Leon. It was not by myself, I'll tell you that much. As some of the other people who would watch me play the game and stuff join in and fight. Ow! And eradication. I have a weird feeling this is the same one though. I feel like this thing has to be the same magic weapon from the original, from their previous game. Yep. I think it's the same one from the tower. When you fight Wizleon, who I think is Proto-Leon, I'm pretty sure it's the same, at the very least, they're the same species. If not, they're the exact same creature. Yep. Just know that it is. Just know that you are still technically playing Iruna. You're still playing part of Iruna's story in this first half of the game. Just obviously, like hundreds, if not thousands, of years in the future. Yay! It is primarily the reason why I want to play Iruna on PC. I'm glad that teleporting to Oscara to like the towns just costs nothing. Sadly, yes, they have not ported it over. Like King Albano, you don't see until they did chapters a lot differently here. You don't see King Albano until chapter 3 in Iruna. Granted, I could be very wrong as well. I'll need to. I need to remember the. I wish I had a PC version. I'd probably be streaming that a lot more than Torum. I think. The reason being that I personally love Iruna a lot more because it was the first one that I played. So, if you didn't know already, that spirit that helps us in the Dark World to fight that one boss, he is technically us from the previous game. He is us from the game Iruna Online. It's all good. That ghostly warrior that helps us fight that one boss in the dark world. The one that helps us fight over here. Yes, that is technically our character from Iruna Online. Just yes, it is. That's what I'm saying. That's they are the representation of our quote unquote character from Iruna. Yeah, they do. So cool. I think what I prefer about Iruna was oh, I like this. I like this outfit actually. This outfit looks really nice. Very cleric like. Some ancient hero ghost. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Our character was the hero, to be fair. Like Pino here, she was, if I remember correctly, she was not the goddess of wisdom in Iruna. She became the goddess of wisdom post like everything that happened, or later on the story where I'm at, because I'm nowhere near the end of the story of the game. Kind of got stuck with one of my characters, but I think one of the things I preferred about Iruna was the flexibility. Yeah, I think she was like the president or like the lead. She was the leader of the town that we're in currently. Wizard cannon. Yes. There's a lot. There's a lot to uncover and see. You know how in here we're fighting minotaurs, a giant acorn, a robot, and stuff. Over there, like the yes, I'm so glad. Ah, they just became evil. They started doing whatever they wanted because they didn't have the gods that were governing them, basically. From at least from what I understand about it. Ethan as the good guy is still so cool. I love that ice dragon. He's great. Yeah. And here's a bit of the lore itself of the story. This is part of chapter of like subsection 5 of chapter 1. It was created by a council who was working with me in the Republic, which once existed. Her subordinate decided I want to blow up everything and be yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, Sofia City was huge. It was a large map. Even though there's only like 2 buildings in the actual city which you could enter. One of them was a bar, and the other one was the church. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's sad. But yes, in Iruna you could fight the 12 gods. They themselves said, huh, you seem pretty strong. They pulled the Goku on us, basically. It's like, come fight us in our godly divine tower. Oh yeah, Simcracker was a magic weapon used by one of the armies. If I remember correctly, it was the Sylbanian army of the Sylbania Republic, where that ghost queen was from. The one day you fight in that desert temple. Let's see if I can do a little lore story. Alright. So, Sofia City was the capital city of the Parum Republic. There was... I'm trying to see if I can find the place. Where are you? Hello? Oh, right, it's up here. All the way here. Where are you? There it is. Rococo City. That was such a nostalgic place. Seeing how this ended up makes me so sad still. There was the Mithernian, which was the desert. Mithernia was a desert. Rococo City, the Forgotten Cave, Nazim Wetlands, the Witch Woods. All of that was part of Sofia City and like their area. That was all the Parum Republic. Everything kind of got switched around during the... I think they were talking about some shifting in the world and stuff. So that kind of explains why everything is so mismatched. Because Mithernia was the desert. Rococo City was so far away. That was like the... That was the... There was the starting area, which was a war camp, basically. Then you had a mini city, which was not really a city or a town because it had monsters in it. So it was not a safe place. Then you had Rococo City. It was like in the beginning areas. Rococo City was like the first actual town you go to. You would go from Rococo City to the Rococo Plains. You would fight the Earth Dragon inside of the Forgotten Cave because he was sealed in there before. By the way, this game, Iruna Online, spikes up your encounters by a mile because your first actual boss fight is a dragon, not a giant acorn. Like, just take that into consideration. From the Rococo Plains, you could go to the Nazim wetlands. There was a cave that would lead you basically to Kale Mort, which is technically the same place as a little hidden village you had to go to a cave to get to, because they were connected to the Dark World. Well, consider your first boss is the Rock Dragon. Your second boss, if I'm remembering correctly, was a Fire Dragon inside of a volcano. Your third boss fight, outside of like scripted story boss fight, such as the demon brothers, the ones that we fought in the Dark Manor, just to like save them from being corrupted. You fight a dragon god. Then it tones it all the way down to Vadendeth. My apologies. Yeah, but you don't really fight it. Also, my apologies for that. I accidentally moved my mouse a bit too far and clicked the ending button. But then you fight Vadendeth. After Vadendeth, you fight Dark Gracia. You fight the actual goddess as like your 5th, 6th boss fight of the story. While she is corrupted by this dark, crystally substance. I wonder, why does that remind me of something? Oh, right. The Koinubia. We've been fighting the Koinubia since Iruna. Since the Dark World. Then we fight... There's the Wesleyan. There's a very rough, tough bird that you also have to fight. Like, not really a bird. He's a dragon, but he has like a human body, and he wields 2 swords. He's a little wing guy. He's okay. But yeah, there's that. There's Wesleyan. Then you fight then you fight a giant tree monster, technically, who poisons you and is really annoying. The only saving grace of that boss fight is that he is slow as molasses, so you can kind of dart around and kite him. After that tree, then you get to fight the other Dark Generals, starting with Burnos, the one who helped you in the fight against... Yeah. I mean, they are still updating that game. You fight Burnos, then you fight a wind dragon, like a legit wind dragon, inside of a burning tree, like an actual living tree that is kind of dying. Taruna. I love it. Then you fight Hydra, Bonenga, Isen the Ice Dragon. Then you fight Zolbin. You fight Zolbin a second time. Then you fight Helios. And those are all the actual story bosses of story arc chapter 1. This is me remembering things off the top of my head right now, by the way. Because where am I supposed to go? I don't know where I'm going. Where do I go? I got sidetracked. Okay, back to the slums. Okay, there we go. That is my brain cells currently. Yes. Oh. I like Torum because it is a more believable scaling of boss fights, kind of. I mean, you fight a giant acorn, then you fight a robot, then you fight a giant demon crystal. What I hope to see of like the dragon that hatches, like the dragon emperor, I hope that it's like the that golden dragon god. Again, that it's just him as a baby. I would love it so much. Then you go into the desert, which is the Mithernian Republic, which is a lot of DLs and thieves. It's called the Thief Country. It's all desert. There you learn that there are, first of all, that the essence that left the 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 Dark Gracia became False Gracia, became its own entity. After that, you start learning that possibly there are weird, powerful machines out there, and you start fighting basically what equates to god-killing weapons. Things that can threaten the gods themselves. I wonder if there is like a more compiled story line video out there. If so, that would be great. I might have to do one myself at some point. Maybe. Because if not, then I'll have to take this abhorrous task. I'll have to figure out how to do it though. But yeah, the biggest thing I like about the game is its flexibility. You're not tied to like a single weapon type or build style. Even in your classes, you're kind of limited for some classes, but overall, there's so much more flexibility in Iruna Online. I had a I currently have a mage, a high wizard, who is a agility. They're like agility, intelligence, dexterity. So their whole thing is to be speedy and use their agility to explode things. And I had one that was basically what I would affectionately call the Berserk Healer, which was supposed to basically be the Asuna character. Their entire thing was just auto attacking with high damage and still being capable of healing like a monster. Something very possible to do. I had various like tanky characters as well. Yeah, York. I understand. We got to put you down. No worries. Thank you for having hung out, and thank you again for the follow early, 2 hours ago. I'm happy to have met you. Thank you for your stay at the Harmony Hearth. See you around. See ya. Ah! Why did you put... God, why is sleep taking bloody forever? No, we're not letting this... I was scared for a moment as to what was happening. No, nothing to do. Wow. For all the XP we've gotten so far, it's not leveled us up yet. What's Ooh. I definitely need to worry about that later. We'll worry about that later. Okay, back to the slum. There's so much that they could still do for Iruna and Torum itself. Only thing I don't like currently is the weird alternate timeline dimension thing that's happening where I'm at with my furthest along character in the story of Iruna. Because I play the game. I still play the game. Mostly on my phone now. Well, obviously on my phone, but just every now and then. I don't do it too often. Great music, first of all. I love the music of the game. It's always enjoyable. Alrighty, time to just fight a lot. Gotcha. Ah! Currently loading up the game on my phone to kind of see where everything's at. Funny enough, this character in Torum has surpassed that character from Miruna. Yet, I do believe, yeah, despite the fact that he is level 244, my other character is 241. The 241 has more overall stats because of how they did the stats differently in the games. He has more attack than him. This one has less attack than my other one. Yeah, this one only has 3630. My character in Torum has, or in Iruna, has 5375, which is a lot. It's very nice, I won't lie. They are a straightforward build, though. They are a very straightforward build. Crit, like the special skill crit, it used to be just ingrained on it, like on its own, basically. Granted, like the weapons I have over here, some goofy, fun ones. It's a bow. My highest level character in... Ow. Ow. Will you stop? They are the sniper class, which means that they are a bow user. No bowguns in Iruna Online, sadly. We only have bow, knuckle type weapon, or like two-handed weapons. We have sword, rod, throwing, claw, which covers like little like twin daggers, knuckles, and all that. They're all claws. It's 4. Bow. There's 5. Wait. Sword. Staff. Claw. Oh god. Oh god. Oh dear. My brain. Sword. Claw. Rod. Bow. Sword, claw, rod, bow. I think that was it, actually. I think there's only 4 like physical types. Throwing. Right, there we go. I was forgetting throwing again. I was hard forgetting throwing. So in Iruna, apart from all for swords, there are hammers, axes, scythes, stuff like that. There's also magic swords, there are special swords, but it mostly all falls under sword. There's the bow. There's also, I think, magic bow and special bows. There's throwing weapons. There are special throwing. There are magic throwing. Same with rods. There's special rods, magic rods. Which rods are also further thing. There's also books, quote unquote, that are basically just the same thing. There's claws, which are also can be split off into special and magic. So there's a lot more variety in terms of like actual weapon types. And each of those weapon types gain bonuses differently from your stats, and some of them lost strength if you had a certain stat. Oh boy. No, bad touch. Bad touch. Which is part of the reason why you could do fun, goofier builds. Like, you could run a magic bow with your high wizard or with your cleric and be far away from the fight and still being able to dish out damage. You could have been a magic paladin using the magic sword or special sword. You could have been a hunter or an assassin with like a bow, or a ninja with a bow or a throwing or the claws or a sword. Felian, hello girl. The Tyrant Machina. Cool. You had your minstrels. You had specialty classes as well. Minstrels, alchemist, summoner, being necromancer, beast knight. There was a class called servant. which surprisingly is probably one of the funniest, strongest classes, in my opinion. Uh, I have a servant class character, and they are disgustingly strong and tanky all at the same time. Plus, they can heal, give buffs, they can tank, they can dish out the damage, they can kind of do whatever they want. They can fill a need. Just gotta obviously get them built that way, but you can, even without it, they still work well in doing so. The minstrel applies buffs, obviously. There's also the basic 12 classes. I think it's 12. So you have your standard, you have your warrior slash mage, and that's where the two branch off. That is where they branch off. Going up from basic warrior, you can go knight or hunter. Which those split off into two classes each. And for the mage classes, it will go into cleric or witch or slash wizard. For hunter, it goes off into sniper or assassin. For knight, it goes off into gladiator or paladin. For the wizard class, it goes into high wizard or enchanter, which enchanter's a funny build, is a funny class. They're very good at melee combat, despite being a magic class. They love auto attacks, or like auto hits, so like auto magic, or I can't remember what it's actually called. Basically, as you're attacking, you have chances to, by using some of the skills like enchant weapon and stuff, you can basically cast magic and hit them for magic damage as you're beating them up physically with more magic damage. High wizard, it's what it says on the tin. They attack with powerful magic. They can recover the mana points by sacrificing portions of their life to do so. The cleric class goes off into bishop or monk. Monk obviously being a physical class, they want to be up there, up close with claws and beat people up physically, just in your face brawling. They're really good class. They are tanky in their own right. They dish out a ton of damage depending on your build, obviously. Well, both main builds dish out a ton of damage. Then you gotta go into your specialty classes: alchemist, necromancer, beast knight, minstrel, servant, samurai, ninja. Ninja is considered one of the most broken classes. Like, within each of those builds, you have a variety, like, of those classes, you have a variety of builds to determine, like, do I want to have it focused in this manner? Do I want to focus in this other manner? There is also one of my favorites was a Claude Bishop on my old account. I had some funny gimmick item, like rare drops that I ended up finding. I miss my old account. I truly do. My old account's long gone. So it's like it was just had to be a fresh start. Now, normally I would skip this, but this is my favorite part of the entire game. Yeah. uh, there's a horrible monster in the forest. No need to chase them. I'm saying don't waste your life. You want to be killed by the monster, become an ugly demi machina? Just don't want it to happen. Ah, my eye. But yeah, that bishop had. Well, they were a cleric. I never got very far with them before I lost everything. They were a cleric on their way to bishop, who was agility, intelligence primarily, with a little bit of dexterity pushed in there. They fought with claws when not healing, which to switch their weapon and gear. Because you could kind of set up certain buttons to just cycle through certain gear and weapons. So I would just do that. Oh my god. Stop making me tumble. When most of my hits are crits, it's nice. When most, if not all my hits are crits, they're always nice. We are just speed rushing through as much as possible. Hey, level 245, finally! Stat points +5? Don't mind if I do. 7 points. I mean, it makes sense to just slap that into my attack, my strength. Once that's at 500, I'll put the rest of my points into technique or something on, I guess. Old Man Owl? Yep. Hora Diomedia. Diomedea. Like how for this I could kind of just click heavy slam, hammer slam. Stop it. Okay. I think this is a good enough spot to stop for today, just because I don't want to get too much. Just have stuff to do, obviously, for other streams. This is trying to get this character up to level 274, 275, one of the two. I don't remember. I already forgot which level it is. And while doing that, I'm going to be doing more research on trying to get the magic warrior stuff all set up and ready for, hopefully for when we get the brand new, the Hatsune Miku collab. And well, I'm grateful for everyone who came by today. I suppose it is time for the Harmony Heart to close. A heartfelt thank you to everyone who joined me at the Harmony Heart today. It's been a pleasure sharing this time with you all. Come back soon and let's create more wonderful memories together. Everyone, please enjoy the rest of your Sunday. The week is going to restart very soon. It is time to go back to work or back to school. But do not push yourself. It is never a good thing. Always take time to rest and to relax your mind and body. Don't let stress build up. Find a healthy way to release such negativity. This has been Nakata. I guess I'll see you all in the next stream, everybody. Goodbye.